Most carts have a GPS these days for most courses, and those are reset by the course every day. My experience is they're not highly accurate, and I still want a rangefinder that I use and trust anyway. All right, using your rangefinder out on the course. We're on hole number 10 at the Lexington Golf Course Revere Golf Club in Henderson, Nevada. It's a big downhill course headed back towards the Las Vegas Valley, but I want you to look at some things going on with this hole. If you'll notice, it's not a long par 4, but there are bunkers on the left. Well, one of the things I want to know with my rangefinder is, how do I carry that bunker? So I'm going to take my rangefinder and I'm going to shoot to the front of that bunker, and it's 171 yards to the front of it, and to go over it is 191, so it's 20 yards across that bunker. Well, the next thing I want to know is, it's rolling downhill. Once I get past that bunker, how far till I go in that ditch in the distance down there, because I don't want to hit it there. So to get in that ditch is 271, and to get over it and drive the green is 288. So I don't have a 288 shot in my bag. I don't have a 288 yard shot. I want to either carry that bunker and stop short of the ditch, or I want to miss to the right. One of the things that we need to talk about in using your rangefinder will save you a lot of strokes is, when you're on the tee and there's a hazard like that in the way, it's really easy to say, oh, I'm going to avoid that bunker and hit it down to the right side of the fairway and be nice and safe and then have a shot into the green. But let's be realistic. Do you ever miss? Yes, all the time. Well, if I miss left, I'm in that bunker, so I don't want to do that. How about I stand here and decide, can I hit it short of that bunker and lay up, have an easy second shot into the green, or can I hit it over that bunker? Never, never hit a shot that puts you even beside a hazard. Hit over it or short of it, which goes back to why you need to build a yardage card and know exactly how far you carry each club. In this case, I can hit driver and go over that bunker, but it's rolling downhill and that may roll too far and get into the ditch. Well, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to hit a club that I hit short of that bunker. I'm going to try to hit it in the safe area to the right, but again, I'm going to try to put myself in good position. And you go, oh, but if I leave it short, then I've got a longer approach shot and I may miss the green. Yeah, I might miss the green and have to get up and down, but that's okay. I subscribe to Mr. One Putt. I'm going to get up and down because that's what I'm learning how to do all the time. By the way, if you hadn't subscribed, that was your hint. Right. So this is also, as you can tell, a pretty extremely downhill hole. So let's use the slope. Says that while that bunker says it's, I don't remember, I think it's 170 or something to get into it, it's 161 with the slope. Okay, let's see about the carry distance to get over with the slope. It's 175 to carry with the slope versus 180 something, 190 to get over it. So that changes my perspective. I now might try to hit a club that I carry 190. I know that's going to get me 20 yards over it, and it looks from here like there's plenty of distance between the bunker and the ditch that I've got room. It's not going to roll out that far. But you use your rangefinder to make those calculations. This is why it's important that you learn how to use the features on your rangefinder. So while you're standing around waiting for your turn, you can go through those things quickly. Don't slow down the pace of play. If you're slowing down the pace of play, just leave your rangefinder in your bag. Just don't. You also use your rangefinder to pick a target to hit at that gives you a comfortable approach shot. So On the right center of the fairway down here, there's that red and white pole. That's 100 yards from there to the green. I might shoot the distance to that pole. That's 197 to that pole. Wow. And I know it's a little bit downhill. If I hit a club that I carry about 190 yards, for me, that would be my 5-wood. If I hit my 5-wood and I'm at that pole, that's 197 yards. That's going to be a good shot. That leaves me 100 yards in to the green. Good idea. And if I miss it a little bit to the right, okay, maybe I'm 110 into the green. If I miss it left and don't go into that bunker, I'm in a great spot there. Okay. So now I look at those bunkers beyond that 100-yard marker, and it's 240 yards to those. I know I can hit my 5-wood, carry it 190 yards. I hit it very accurate and straight. I'm incredibly comfortable. I'm going to be somewhere between that pole that's 100 yards away from the center of the green and those bunkers. That's a pretty wide open area. That's where I'm aiming on this hole. If I miss, I'm still safe. And if I hit it accurately, I'm in really good position to make a good approach shot. Think about things like that on the course. Use your rangefinder to give you targets. Go at those targets. You'll score better. All right, so same hole. We've hit our tee shot into the good position that we talked about. There's that 100-yard pole. Pan back over there, Mr. Cameraman. So that's supposed to be 100 yards from the middle of the green. Now I'm here in the fairway. Remember, we talked about different modes. I'm going to switch now to flag lock on my rangefinder because I want to know how far to hit the flag. So I locked in on the flag and it vibrates and tells me it's 108.6 yards, so 109 yards. But now I want to know some other things. If you look at this green, that's a rather narrow green. It's wide but narrow. And I know that the Vegas Valley is over here, so everything slopes from my right to my left. The start line for this shot, I want to be at that bunker behind the hole on the right. Well, I need to know how far that is. And it's 114 to that bunker. So I've got 6 yards past the flag. I need to factor that in. And then there's also the ditch there. I hope I'm going to start to the right of that and land the ball and let it roll left to the hole. But I need to know what I got to hit to clear that ditch. To be over that ditch, it's 87 yards. So flag is 108, over the ditch is 87, bunker behind is 114. I need a club that I hit maybe 95 yards. Now I pull out my yardage card and go, oh, I can swing this or this or this 95. I want to hit the one in this case that goes the highest because I'm looking downhill. I know the ball is going to roll out some. So I pick a club that I hit, that I carry 95 yards. That makes sure if I miss to the left, I'm over the ditch. That also makes sure if I miss to the right, I'm not into that bunker. Hopefully, I land on the right front edge of the green and trickle left towards the hole. That's how you use a rangefinder to plot out a strategy. So many people would just step up here and go, oh, it's 108 to that flag, I'll hit it 108. And then you miss and you're in that bunker in the back, or you carry it 108 and it rolls off and down the hill and out of sight on the other side, which I've seen happen a lot on this hole. Chose this hole to illustrate how to use your rangefinder because it's a very difficult hole for a short par 4. This was the second of a 2-part video featuring the Miles C Golf rangefinder and the Zidar Pro Z1 rangefinder. If you're subscribed to this channel, watched and commented on both videos, you'll be entered into a chance to win one of these. And until next time, here's to you making more putts.